Please remain seated and legs inside the train. Thanks for riding with us and enjoy your ride on Capital Railways.
I haven't been on this train in years, like since I was a little kid. Y'all see the wild one?
Once seated, please secure all loose items. This class is not responsible for any loss, damage, or stolen items. Arms, hands, and legs inside the train. Thanks for riding with us and enjoy your ride on.
Y'all want to see my first roller coaster? God, why are you taking this away from me?
This ride actually goes 5 million miles per hour with 59 inversions. Also, this has 5, 4, 5, 4, 5.
You know he wrong for that. That's what I'm about to do. Calvin's on the wild one right now. I like my life and my health a little bit too much to get on that one and done. I will never get on that again. It hurt too much. I don't know how he can do it, but we're gonna see him when he come back. Oh, there go Calvin. What's going on? There you go. Here he comes, y'all. He said that's his favorite coaster. I wish I could have did it with him. The way that I absolutely do not want no headache. All I saw was locks flying. That's all I saw. I said, yup, that's him. How'd you like it?
It wasn't bad. I like it.
We had such a good day at Six Flags. I'm so heartbroken that they are getting rid of the park. I hate it. And I hate it because that was the first park that I ever went to. Back when it was called Wild World and Adventure World. I remember being at that park as a little kid and I couldn't wait until I got big enough to get on the roller coasters. I want to say I was big enough by the time I was like 8, but I was chicken. My first roller coaster was Joker's Jinx. The first year it came out, I was 10 years old. And I remember going to the park with my mom, my family, and my uncle was there. And I was watching everybody get on roller coasters. And my mom kept saying, you're big enough to get on now, but you know, it's your choice. And Joker's Jinx was the roller coaster of my choice that I said, you know what? I'm going to get on one of the big roller coasters for the first time. Boy, they did not warn me, and they thought that was the funniest thing. I remember the first year the roller coaster came out, they had the over-the-shoulder restraints. They don't have those anymore. Now it's just a lap bar and a little seat belt on the side. I will never forget that memory, and I always said, when I get older and I become an adult and I have children, I'm gonna bring them to this park and we're gonna get on this ride the same way my mom did with me. you know, and now the park is gone, and it's just like, no, like, now I can't do that. That makes me so sad. But it was a great experience. It was a fun experience. I will never forget it. I remember I got on the ride. I sat next to my mom, and I remember the restraints came over your shoulder, so I could look through my restraint and I could see her. But I just saw her arm, and I could see part of her face, and my uncle was behind us, and I just remember watching it shoot off, and I was just thinking to myself, you know, I wonder what that feels like. Nothing could have prepared me for what that felt like. And that's why my mom and my uncle were laughing so hard, because I was not ready. I remember getting on, and they said they were going to count to 10, and they only counted to 3, and that thing shot off, and I thought my soul left my body. I was terrified. I was so scared. I couldn't believe what was happening. Everything was just going so fast. And you know, when you're on that ride, you shoot off, and the first thing that you do is shoot into a loop going upside down. I was screaming in terror the entire time. By the time the ride was over, I was telling my mom, I want to get off, I want to get off, I want to get off, I want to get off. And she was like, girl, if you don't shut up and stop acting stupid, you're about to get off. The ride stopped. But she was cracking up. I mean, crying, laughing. My uncle was laughing. I got out of that ride, and we walked out of the exit, and we were standing in front of the ride again, and my mom and my uncle were talking about how much they liked it. And my uncle said, well, I'm going back. And he said, are you going to go back? You already did it, so you already know what to expect, so there's nothing to be scared about. And I thought about it after I had cried. But I got back on. And the second time I got on, I was cracking up. I was laughing. I had a blast. And I started to get on other roller coasters in the park. And I just had a good time. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but I loved it. And that's where my love of coasters came from. It started at this park. And I'm just like, oh, it's just taking a piece of my childhood away. But I had a good time, and I'm going to marathon that roller coaster until it's gone. I'm going to have a good time.